Hi, and thanks so much for joining me for Everyday Vlogmas, Day 17. Now before I go on to the rest of the video, I did get this lovely gift from LUISA. So let's go ahead and open it. This says plant the planet. And they wrote a kind little note. This gift is as much for our planet as it is for me. With every purchase of this tree kit, a donation is made to plant a new one. That's really nice. What a great gift idea. I do have a few items that LUISA sent over. This is a paid for advertisement by LUISA. Thank you so much. Actually, this one is one I've been really wanting for a long time. I always look at it. But let's go ahead and open these up. LUISA offsets 100% of their carbon emissions, starting with the sourcing of their raw materials all the way to the disposal of their pieces. They start at $39 each, and I'll give you the prices of all of these. If you look closely at the rings, the texture is different on each one of them. Really delicate. They use the best noble materials and a 365-day warranty for a replace or refund if any piece doesn't meet your expectations. So this one is actually layered. So we have one here. There's a couple more. So wow, I don't know if I can wear all of it. We'll see. Let's see how many I can layer at once. But this is the Michelle by LUISA collaboration. I've seen this one go on and off their site because they make them in small batches. So if something's not there that you wanted, it says sold out, check back later because most likely it will have come back into stock. Keeping the small batches, make sure that they don't create excess waste as well. And then there's one more. And I do have the earrings for this as well. So I'm gonna put these on and also get all of my makeup ready. If you're wondering what the eye was, it is the Dolce & Gabbana, the gift exchange that Abby Bliss White and I did. We exchanged palettes, a blush, and a lip. So I thought I'd use this again. It's the Italian Baroque. I think it's a little bit hard to see on the live sometimes, the colors, but I did use all of them. Really pretty, kind of a sheer wash of shimmery color. Let's go in now with the blush by Tom Ford in Frantic Pink. Now while I apply this, I thought I'd talk about the pieces because I mentioned I would tell you the prices. So this necklace set right here, the Michelle, the 3 pieces is $115. And then this little one here with the 2 rings, this one is the Sam and it's $59. And then this ring is also $59 and that's called the Chloe. Ooh, that's really pretty. This is the one that you recommended to me to pick up next. And then there was a question about inhibition. I wanted to mention if you like any of these LUISA pieces, actually this is LUISA, I think these are the Abbey, and then all of these other rings as well are LUISA. So if you're interested, they are having their biggest sale of the year. So it's buy one, get one 40% off. And if you spend over $150, you also receive the travel case. So if you wanted to gift yourself and somebody else, that's a great deal. Again, buy one, get one 40% off, and anything over $150, you get the travel case. Of course, I'm going to layer on top of this just because I want to see how it looks. This is more sheer than Inhibition and also lighter, and it has more of a glow. So I'm gonna go in with Inhibition right here on the front because I want to take down that shine a little bit. I think I like them layered like that. I'm gonna go in with this though, Hummingbird powder. I wanted to use this the other day, but I thought I'd use it today. We're gonna go in with Endless Pink. I actually think I might need a new one of these. I think I'm done with it. You can also see from a little bit further away The glow on this blush I think is so pretty, but very different than Inhibition. So if you want something matte, Inhibition's a great one, but this one, Frantic Pink, has a beautiful glow to it. This is just my husband's dress shirt, so I think adding gold and layering really dresses it up. But what I thought we could feature today are my game changers for 2020. And these are not necessarily like favorites, although there will be a lot of overlap once we get to the favorites. These are things that have made makeup application more efficient, more effective. I wanted to talk about those because they save me time, but I do want to take time to point out those game changers that I discovered in the year 2020. I do have 10 game changers to share with you. The first is this Chantecaille SPF. I love this one because it doesn't leave a white cast. If you've been here a while, you've seen how SPF can leave a white cast on me. This doesn't do that. It's a very fluid kind of sunscreen and I don't really sense it on my face. This is really comfortable on the skin and there's a reason why so many people love this, but this is the first year I tried it and it is part of my daily routine. It has SPF 45. This next one is this Shiseido brush and I chose it because it has changed the way my foundation looks. It has improved every foundation that I've used it with, especially the Dior foundation, that spray. That one really goes on so beautifully with this. There was also another one I recently applied that I hadn't applied in a long time. I can't remember which one, but I noticed that it looked so much better because I had used this for application. It just makes everything so smooth and seamless and it looks really beautiful on. It doesn't take much blending because when you get it on with this brush, it's already kind of blended and in place. So this is my second game changer. I probably should have mentioned this one before, the foundation brush. It's this Sizzly Blur Powder, but not to apply on top of makeup, but to apply under foundation, which is what I did today. I wanted to show you in action in case you hadn't seen it in a little while. This really blurs and perfects the skin before foundation. So then it takes less foundation, which I like because I don't really love the feel of foundation, but it does just perfect and make that foundation step so much easier. Then after powdering, I do love this as a finishing powder. I have my fingers crossed that they will be releasing this in another form in the new year. So that's all I've heard is that they are coming out with something. There are no promises, but this is just a beautiful perfecting powder. Not only does this help even out discoloration, it also helps improve the appearance of the texture of my skin, especially up here where I have pores. So I just really hope that they come out with this. I know some of you are really wanting to try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is this. This is not so much the purpose of a skin tint for me, rather a corrector. I use it for a fix-it, so if makeup is falling apart partway through the day, usually it happens more in the summer, I'll go in with this and then rub it in on top of makeup, powder everything, and then it just emulsifies everything, and then I can redistribute the makeup and then kind of pat it in and fix it and go in with powder after. So for me, this changes the game because if there's an error or something off with the makeup, I can just spot correct it without having to remove my whole base. I can just be very targeted in where I fix it, using this to kind of break the material up and reset it. I've really started to play with eye makeup up here, and that's thanks to Kelsey, Brianna, Jay. I took that class with her. By the way, I'm not gonna count that in here, but that was a game changer to learn how to use eye makeup correctly for my eye shape. Again, that was such a great investment for me because now I have way more fun playing with eyeshadow palettes. But this is what she recommended, was an eye primer, because if I'm going to be putting makeup up here, it's great to have a canvas for it. So this is the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. So when I start bringing color up here, it really helps in terms of an even application. Then we've got this, which I think is not going to be a surprise. I think I use this in almost every video. I tried to change it up, but I just love this so much. It is a Sizzly Eye Concealer in shade 4. I use it for all over the under eye, and this is a game changer because I do not set it with powder. It always looks beautiful. That plus, and I had to throw this in just because I use these in combination. Again, you don't have to, but I do, and I am going to repurchase this when I'm out, but it's the La Prairie. It's also in shade 4, but I use it just targeted right here in that one darkest area, and that's it. But that's one of those things that makes a big difference. This also doesn't require powdering. It works beautifully with a Sizzly, so in that way, it is also a game changer for me. Then we've got the Chanel Le Rouge Duos. These are game changers because I don't love liquid lipstick. In fact, it's one of those things I really felt like, what was I not getting about it? Because I wasn't loving them as much as everybody else was until I found this liquid lipstick, because it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't have the wear of a typical liquid lip because usually they don't wear very well, but this one is beautiful all day long. It's really comfortable. They last all day and the colors are beautiful too. So I've found some really gorgeous colors with this. I would recommend Endless Pink, Timeless Beige, and then the one I just tried, I think it's number 43. I'll have to look it up, I'll list it below for you, but I thought that one was also really pretty. Then to go along with the whole eyeshadow application, getting the right brushes was a game changer because my brushes were too big for my eyes. So these Wayne Goss brushes, this is actually the eye set. I use all of them. That changed the game because then I was able to place the eyeshadow in the correct spot rather than the brush kind of like doing its own thing. So this was another recommendation from Kelsey that has been a game changer. So those are my 10 game-changing items for 2020. I'd love to know what yours are. I know there are so many discoveries out there. I'm actually quite late on a couple of these, like the Chanel liquid lip. I'm very late to the game on this, so let me know what I missed because there's so much out there and so many wonderful things. I would love to know what has changed the game for you. Before we go though, just a reminder, if you're interested in any of the Ana Luisa pieces, they are buy one, get one 40% off, and then $150 and above, you also receive the travel case. I will leave all the information below if you're interested, but that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.